Hello, BookTube, and welcome to Hours in My Library. And in honor of, well, two things actually: August of Adventures that's happening, and Regina's, which was aired on Sunday, her Desert Island Books. One of her picks was Robinson Crusoe by Daniel Defoe. And hopefully we'll be reading this at the end of the month. But I wanted to show you my 1831 edition of the Robinson Crusoe and Farther Adventures of Robinson Crusoe. This is volume 1. It's got a bit of a mishap there. But it's 3/4 leather, so that's leather on the spine and on the corners. And it has an interesting, from Tyson of Woodhall, bookplate in it. Quite an elaborate coat of arms. This is actually part of a larger series of books. It's the Novelist Library, edited by Thomas Roscoe, Esquire. And I'm not sure how many volumes, but I think there's like 30-some volumes to this. And this was edited by Thomas Bosco, Esquire. Yeah. But this one is quite nice. It's got a lot of illustrations in it. Frontispiece is excuse me, is a bit foxed, just a bit, isn't it? But there's Defoe himself. And 1831, as I say, the date. And throughout there are there are nice illustrations throughout. And some of them are like tipped in, or they might all be tipped in after sort of the pages were printed. There were separate pages to be bound together. And a lot of times what happens is, well, not a lot of times, but sometimes there will be illustrations that are in the wrong place or get missed because the binders are working basically piecemeal and so much per book. So they sometimes will miss things. So yeah, there we go. And the second volume is the second novel, or the sequel. The Farther Adventures are later became known as Further Adventures. No, it's the Farther Adventures. Further Adventures it became known as. But again, another nice book plate that's in there. And again, it's got the illustrations throughout. And these are the editions that I'm hoping to read at the end of the month. I thought it'd be nice to... I don't think I've ever read the Further Adventures of Robinson Crusoe, but it will be a reread for Robinson Crusoe. So there's Hours in My Library. I'll see you next week, BookTube.